Hi everyone, and welcome to our educational podcast, a place where we explore creative teaching media and share real experience in the classrooms. And I am your host, Anggun Skar, and today's is episode we will talk about a very interesting and useful online tool for teachers called Flippity. If you have never heard of it before, don't worry because by the end of this episode you will know exactly how it works and why so many teachers love it. And today's I'm not alone. Joining me are two amazing English teachers who have successfully used Flippity in their classrooms. Please welcome Miss Nova from SMPN 1 Margoyoso and Miss May from SMA Lab Upgris. Give applause for our guests today. Hi, Miss.
Hello.
So, how are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'm really excited to share about Polybity that is one of my favorite tool for engaging students.
Hello, I'm doing well. Thank you for inviting me. It's always fun to talk about teaching media, especially something creative like Flippity.
That's awesome to hear. Maybe before we get started, could you both tell our audience a bit about yourselves?
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Nova Fitria Fatullah. I'm an English teacher at SMPN 1 Margoyoso and I've been teaching for about 6 years. I really enjoy new digital tools that can make English lesson more exciting. Especially for junior high school that I teach, who love games like that.
And I'm an English teacher at SMA Lab Upgris. I've been teaching for almost 5 years. And I love exploring ways to mix technology with traditional learning. I believe students can understand and more enjoy when we use something like Flippity.
Okay, that's great. I think both of you represent two different age groups of students, like junior high school and senior high school. So we will get a nice variety of perspective today. So alright, let's start from the basics. Some audience might still be wondering, what exactly is Flippity? Could you explain it for us, Miss Nova?
Of course. Flippity is a free online tool that allows teacher to turn Google Sheets into interactive learning games or activities. For example, you can make flashcard, digital flashcard, random name pickers, matching games, bingo boards, even quiz shows. It's like magic, right?
Okay.
You can just put use spreadsheet and it becomes fun interactive media.
That's incredible. And then using just Google Sheets, I think that makes it really accessible for teachers.
Exactly. You don't need complicated software. You just copy a Flippity templates, fill it your content, and publish it. Then you get unique link to share to your student to make it. What is that? To use it. I mean.
Okay, that's really convenient. And
Yes.
how about you, Miss May? What makes Flippity stand out for you compared to other platforms like Waygrown and WordWall?
I think the flexibility because you can just adjust everything based on your topic. Like, for instance, when I teach the procedure text,
Yes.
we can create a randomizer for adjective or an image matching game. Also, it doesn't need a fancy interface. Even with a basic design, it works well.
So it's simple but effective. I love that. And it sounds like you can use it for many different kinds of activities.
Hi, yes, exactly. There are more than 25 templates. We can please scroll it, miss. From flashcard to timelines. You can even make a Jeopardy style quizzes and which is really fun to review lesson.
Oh wow! I didn't know that. That's definitely useful for English teachers who want something beyond traditional worksheets.
Right. You can see it, everyone.
And then now I'm curious, Miss. When did you start using Flippity for the first time? And what motivated you to try it?
I first discovered Flippity during pandemic when we had during online classes. At that time, students getting really bored with statistic material. So I tried Flippity's flashcard and matching activities for vocabulary lesson. They're amazed. And some even ask if we could play every week. So it was like I make it every week to teach them with Flippity on and on like that. But I'm not just using Flippity.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
What kind of vocabulary were you teaching then?
It was like daily routine and school activities. Instead of memorizing from a book, students learn by flipping cards and matching picture with words. It felt like playing a game.
Oh, like a playing game.
Yeah, instead of studying.
Yes, that's great approach for junior high school student. Fun and visual. And how about you, Miss May?
And I start using Flippity last year. I use it for speaking classes with high school students. I create a random topic generator using Flippity spinner like this.
Flippity spinner, yes.
You can open
Then-
it, miss.
Demo. Can click demo maybe.
Like this. So the students had to spin the wheel and talk about whatever that comes up from the wheel. And sometimes students can describe their dream holiday or share their most embarrassing moment.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. That sounds fun and terrifying at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, but it really helped them to think quickly and speak spontaneously. Even the shy students eventually
So
join it.
okay. That's a great way to boost confidence. Sometimes when students see it as a game, they forget they are actually learning.
Exactly. That's what makes the tool like Flippity is so powerful. The lower students' anxiety, because students sometimes think the English is so burden them.
Okay. It's like
That's
that.
right.
Yes.
Then next section is let's talk about the benefits. What do you think are the biggest advantages of using Flippity?
For me, number one is student engagement rate. When students are active, they learn more. They also love saying their name on the leaderboard. It motivates them to participate.
True. Students love competition.
Exactly. It's also easy for teachers, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Once you know the format, you can create new activities quickly.
That's definitely time saving. And how about you, Miss May?
Yes, I agree with Miss Nova. I also think it's a versatile. You can use it for vocabulary grammar or even literature review. I once made a character quiz from a short story we read in class. Then students had to guess the character from the clues. They really enjoyed it.
That's creative. So you can use Flippity not just for language drills, but also for creative storytelling or review games.
Exactly. It turned lessons into something interactive rather than just teacher centered.
Of course, no tool is perfect. So, what challenges did you face while using Flippity?
Yes, at first I made mistake in editing the spreadsheet, one wrong cell and the game wouldn't load. It was really frustrating for me and I learned to double check everything before sharing the link. And now it's better for me to, yes, make it.
Yes, been there. Google Sheets can be tricky sometimes.
And of course, the internet connections can be a challenge. Some students in my class had limited data, so I projected the PPT on the screen and then let them answer orally. It works well too.
That's great backup plan. It shows that Flippity can still work even if the teacher is effective and creative.
Absolutely, we just adapt based on our classroom situation, right?
Okay. Now, if teachers or student teachers out there want to try Flippity, so what's your tips?
My advice is start simple. Try the flashcard or quiz show first. They're easiest. Once you understand how it works, explore the other templates.
Okay, that's good advice. Ton Rashid.
Yes, and always connect your the activity with your learning objective. At first, you can ask yourself, and what do I want my students to learn from this? And for example, if the goal is vocabulary, you can use a matching or word group template like this.
It's matching card. Like we can match the. You can open that Windows, Miss.
Windows.
Yang bawah. Itu. Nah, like this. Match this one
Cocoa
card
powder.
to another like that. Nah, like this. It's not only matching game but also memorize something. Memorize the card into another card like that.
Okay, that makes sense. So we have to purpose first, then the media.
Yeah, and don't forget to involve students. Let them create their own Flippity games as a project. It's a great way to combine creativity and learning.
Okay, that's an amazing idea. Student created games. I bet they would love that. And well, we have had such an interesting conversation today. From what we have heard, Flippity is more than just a tool. It's a bridge between creativity and learning. It helps teachers make lessons more interactive while also giving students the freedom to explore.
Yes, and I think Flippity shows that teaching doesn't have to boring, right, Miss? When we involve students, respond positively.
Totally agree. And the best part is the web is free.
Oh, it's free.
So the teacher just need to try and experiment.
Absolutely. So to all the teachers, audience, don't hesitate to explore Flippity. Start small, keep experimenting, and see how it challenges your classroom atmosphere.
Thank you for having me. It's such a fun talk, and please use Flippity for teaching. Just try, and you will feel like, oh, it's really fun.
Okay, thank you as well. I hope this inspires more teacher to integrate their teaching or digital tools for like PPT.
Okay. Thank you both, Miss Nova and Miss May, for your wonderful insights, thank you to audience for your tuning in. Remember, teaching can always be fun, creative, and meaningful. See you next time on our next episode. Bye.
See you. Thank you.
Sumpah sikilku.
Ih, alhamdulillah.
Nanti diedit ya suaramu terakhir ya.
Oke.
Okay.